Every day is a new day, a fresh start. A start that helps you achieve your goals and dreams. Goals that are linked with an evolving future. A future which connects you to the world on your fingertips. Communication is the key to this instant connectivity. And the advent of data services have further augmented wireless communication. Businesses are now expected to be on their toes, globally scalable, data-driven and superior in quality. Route Mobile aims to bring in an elevated experience for its clients, with its well-thought-out products and services based on the cloud communications platform. Established in 2004, Route Mobile is among the leading cloud communications platform service providers, comprising a portfolio of efficient solutions in messaging, voice, email and SMS filtering, analytics and monetization. Sharing a brief insight about our industry. Cloud communication is a new way to build, deploy, and scale cost-effective communication systems, ushering in automation in enterprise workflow and eliminating the need of in-house software and hardware resources. Through our in-house developed cloud communications platform, we have been witnessing a rising number of billable transactions in every financial year. Our business comprises of enterprise, and over-the-top mobile operator, and business process outsourcing. Information is paramount, and hence we provide organizations across various sectors with a range of communication tools. Every day is a new day, a fresh start. A start that helps you achieve your goals and dreams. Goals that are linked with an evolving future. A future which connects you to the world on your fingertips. Communication is the key to this instant connectivity. And the advent of data services have further augmented wireless communication. Businesses are now expected to be on their toes, globally scalable, data-driven and superior in quality. Route Mobile aims to bring in an elevated experience for its clients, with its well-thought-out products and services based on the cloud communications platform. Established in 2004, Route Mobile is among the leading cloud communications platform service providers, comprising a portfolio of efficient solutions in messaging, voice, email and SMS filtering, analytics and monetization. Sharing a brief insight about our industry. Cloud communication is a new way to build, deploy, and scale cost-effective communication systems, ushering in automation in enterprise workflow and eliminating the need of in-house software and hardware resources. Through our in-house developed cloud communications platform, we have been witnessing a rising number of billable transactions in every financial year. Our business comprises of enterprise, and over-the-top mobile operator, and business process outsourcing. Information is paramount, and hence we provide organizations across various sectors with a range of communication tools for sharing effective and real-time information globally to their end customers. Application-to-person SMS, due to its reach, ubiquity and reliability, is currently the leading enterprise cloud communication segment. Here are a few things you must know about the rapidly growing market. Operator solutions include SMS filtering, analytics, monetization and hubbing solutions that helps them protect and monetize their network. Route Shield, our SMS firewall solution, assists mobile network operators in preventing revenue leakage, reduce SMS threats, filter spam, monitor SMS traffic delivery, ease operational costs, and enrich customer experience. Also provide an entire range of BPO services right from call center, consultancy to people management solutions. Route Mobile is headquartered in Mumbai along with presence in 20+ locations across Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa, Europe, Latin, and North America. Growing from strength to strength, we offer a gamut of cloud communication services to our clients, including Fortune Global 500 companies, across diverse sectors that cover banking and financial services, aviation, retail, e-commerce, logistics, healthcare, hospitality, media and entertainment, pharmaceuticals and telecom. The contribution of our dedicated employees has been evident in Route Mobile's success. Our employee engagement initiatives and productive trainings are a testament to an involving and exciting work environment. Our teams are led by seasoned and experienced senior management, lend their support and expertise to deliver the best results for our customers. We aim to connect and optimize the network around the world so that our customers can instantly and reliably reach out to anybody, anywhere. Through our robust infrastructure, we offer seamless voice experience during all your communications. We aim to help you to make your work easy and efficient. Looking at the way the technology is evolving, we are laying more impetus on future technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain and business RCS.
We work jointly with mobile operators globally towards improving and monetizing the international A2P SMS market. We are optimistic of our SMS firewall analytics and monetization solution, which offers a secure SMS channel to the global mobile operators and opens up a new revenue model for them. The next wave would be across machine learning, chatbot, business RCS and blockchain.
With a focus on providing value-added services, we partnered with a few market leaders and acquired enterprises to augment our product portfolio and provide the best services to our clients all across the globe. Innovation is what will leap any organization into the future. We endeavor to make our customers take advantage of the best possible technologies.
Route Mobile is pushing boundaries for businesses by providing comprehensive and customized communication service that enrich customer experience, setting new heights for the nation to reach and thus propelling India to see the new phase of development.
As we grow geographically, we believe it's time we define our brand, give shape to our mission and vision and aim to stand out in the competitive global market. Reach your customers the way they want to be reached by taking networking to a new level. With Route Mobile, it's time for you to compete in the global markets. It's time for you to grow your business. It's time for you to prosper as a leader. Every day is a new day, a fresh start. A start that helps you achieve your goals and dreams. Goals that are linked with an evolving future. A future which connects you to the world on your fingertips. Communication is the key to this instant connectivity. And the advent of data services have further augmented wireless communication. Businesses are now expected to be on their toes, globally scalable, data-driven and superior in quality. Route Mobile aims to bring in an elevated experience for its clients, with its well-thought-out products and services based on the cloud communications platform. Established in 2004, Route Mobile is among the leading cloud communications platform service providers, comprising a portfolio of efficient solutions in messaging, voice, email and SMS filtering, analytics and monetization. Sharing a brief insight about our industry. Cloud communication is a new way to build, deploy, and scale cost-effective communication systems, ushering in automation in enterprise workflow and eliminating the need of in-house software and hardware resources. Through our in-house developed cloud communications platform, we have been witnessing a rising number of billable transactions in every financial year. Our business comprises of enterprise and over-the-top mobile operator and business process outsourcing. Information is paramount, and hence we provide organizations across various sectors with a range of communication tools for sharing effective and real-time information globally to their end customers. Application-to-person SMS, due to its reach, ubiquity and reliability, is currently the leading enterprise cloud communication segment. Here are a few things you must know about the rapidly growing market. In 20+ locations across Asia Pacific, Middle East, Africa, Europe, Latin, and North America. Growing from strength to strength, we offer a gamut of cloud communication services to our clients, including Fortune Global 500 companies, across diverse sectors that cover banking and financial services, aviation, retail, e-commerce, logistics, healthcare, hospitality, media and entertainment, pharmaceuticals and telecom. The contribution of our dedicated employees has been evident in Route Mobile's success. Our employee engagement initiatives and productive trainings are a testament to an involving and exciting work environment. Our teams are led by seasoned and experienced senior management, lend their support and expertise to deliver the best results for our customers. We aim to connect and optimize the network around the world so that our customers can instantly and reliably reach out to anybody, anywhere. Through our robust infrastructure, we offer seamless voice experience during all your communications. We aim to help you to make your work easy and efficient. Looking at the way the technology is evolving, we are laying more impetus on future technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain and business RCS.
We work jointly with mobile operators globally towards improving and monetizing the international E2P SMS market. We are optimistic of our SMS firewall analytics and monetization solution, which offers a secure SMS channel to the global mobile operators and opens up a new revenue model for them. The next wave would be across machine learning, chatbot, business RCS and blockchain.
With a focus on providing value-added services, we partnered with a few market leaders and acquired enterprises to augment our product portfolio and provide the best services to our clients.
ये आवाज किसका आ रहा है पीछे से?
Now I will do the reverse countdown of 5, then we will start AGM. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good afternoon all. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the entire RML family, I, Sandeep Kumar Gupta, Chairman of the company, extend a very warm welcome to all of you to the 18th Annual General Meeting of Route Mobile Limited. This meeting is being held through audiovisual means in accordance with the circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI. Participation of members through video conference is being recorded for the purpose of quorum as per applicable MCA circular. Since there is no physical attendance of member, the requirement of appointing proxies is not applicable. As the requisite quorum is present, I now call the meeting to order. I am participating in this meeting through video conference from our company's registered and corporate office in Mumbai. Before I start the main proceeding of the meeting, let me start by introducing my colleague on the board and the KMP attending this meeting. Along with me attending this meeting from our corporate office in Mumbai are, on my left, Rajdeep Kumar Gupta, Managing Director and Group CEO of Route Mobile, and seated next to him is Mr. Gautam Badalia, Group Chief Strategy Officer and Chief Investor Relations Officer. On my right, Mr. Suresh Jankar, Chief Financial Officer, and seated next to him, Mr. Ratindra Das, Group Legal Head and Compliance Officer. I would now like to introduce the directors present virtually for the meeting. We have Mrs. Sudha Navandar, Lead Independent Director and Chairperson of Audit Committee, attending from her office in Mumbai. Mr. Bhaskar Pramanik, Independent Director, Chairman of the Stakeholder Relationship Committee of the Board is joining from Goa.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Mr. Namesh Salot, Independent Director and Chairman of the CSR Committee, attending from his office in Mumbai.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Mr. Arun Gupta, Independent Director and Chairman of the Nomination and Remuneration Committee, attending from his residence in Mumbai. Mr. Chandrakant Gupta, Non-Executive and Non-Independent Director, could not attend this meeting due to his personal exigencies. We also have with us representative from Statutory Auditor Walker Chandiok and Company LLP, and Mr. Dhrumil Shah of Messrs. Dhrumil M. Shah, Secretarial Auditor, attending from this meeting from VC from Mumbai. In addition, we also have key executive and senior management joining from their respective location through VC. In compliance with the general circular issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, this meeting is being conducted through video conferencing without the physical presence of the members at a common venue. However, the proceeding of this meeting shall be deemed to be conducted at the registered office of the company. Before we proceed, I am pleased to bring to your notice that in accordance with the provision of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulation, the member have been provided the facility to exercise their right to vote by electronic means, both through remote e-voting and e-voting at the AGM. E-voting facility has been made available to all members holding share as on 28th July 2022. That is the cutoff date. During the period commencing from Monday 9 a.m. August 1st, 2020 till Wednesday 5 p.m. on August 3, 2022. Remote e-voting has been blocked on August 3rd, 2022 at 5 p.m. IST. Members joining the meeting through video conferencing and who have not already casted their vote by means of remote e-voting may vote through e-voting facility provided on the website of NSDL, that is www.evoting.nsdl.com. Members can click on event number 120368 to cast their vote. I now request Mr. Ratindra, Company Secretary, to provide general instruction to the members regarding participation in this meeting and read the arrangements made for the members.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Dear shareholders, good afternoon and welcome to the 18th Annual General Meeting of Route Mobile. I will now take you through the key aspects of this meeting, your participation in this meeting, Q&A session, and voting facility available at this meeting. Members may please note that this meeting is held over video conferencing means, and the facility to join this meeting is made available to the members on a first-come, first-served basis in accordance with the applicable MC and SEBI circulars. The company has enabled the members to participate at the AGM through the video conferencing facility provided by NSDL. This AGM is being live webcast on our YouTube channel as well, and the members who are not in meeting room may watch the live webcast on our YouTube channel as well. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode by the host to avoid any disturbance arising from the background noise and to ensure smooth and seamless conduct of this meeting. Members may also kindly note that the proceedings of this AGM is being recorded. 88 representations under Section 113 of the Companies Act 2013, covering in all 1,81,60,708 equity shares, representing 28.84% of the total paid-up capital, as on the cutoff date, July 28, 2022, have been received by the company. In compliance with the applicable MCA and SEBI circulars, the notice of the AGM, along with the audited financial statements for the financial year 2021-22, together with the board's and auditors' report, have been sent only by email within the statutory period to all the members whose email addresses were registered to the company depository and the RNT of the company. As required under the applicable MCA circulars, the company had, through a notice published in the newspaper, provided the facility to all those members whose email addresses were not registered to register the same for the limited purpose of receiving the AGM notice along with the annual report and login credentials for participating and voting at the AGM. The notice of the AGM was also uploaded on the website of the company and the website of the stock exchange and the e-voting service provider and SDL. The register of director and key managerial personnel and their shareholding, register of contracts and arrangements, and the certificate from the secretarial auditor relating to the implementation of the company's ESOP scheme 2017 and ESOP scheme 2021 under the SEBI share-based employee benefits and sweat equity regulations 2021 are available electronically for inspection by members at the e-voting module made available by the e-voting service provider and SDL. Members who wish to inspect these documents may send an email to the investors@rootmobile.com. The board of directors has appointed Mr. Drumil Shah, practicing company secretary and the scrutinizer for the e-voting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined results of remote e-voting and the e-voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company and will also be submitted to the stock exchanges as per the requirements under the listing regulations. Since this AGM is being held through audiovisual means and the resolutions forming part of the notice convening this meeting has already been put to vote through electronic voting, the practice of proposing and seconding resolution is not required and will not be followed at this meeting. Members may please note there will be no voting by show of hands as well. The company had received requests from few members to register themselves as speaker at this meeting. Accordingly, the floor will be open for these members for asking questions and expressing their views. The moderator of this meeting will facilitate this session once the chairman, sir, opens the floor for question and answer. Members who would like to ask questions during the AGM may pose their queries in the window Ask Your Question by mentioning their name and Demat account number or their folio number. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to limit the number of speakers asking questions depending on the availability of the time for this AGM. In case the members face any technical difficulty, they may reach out to the helpline numbers of NSDL. Thank you very much for your attention. I now request Chairman Sir again to continue the proceedings of the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ratindra. I am satisfied that all the efforts feasible under circumstances have indeed been made by the company to enable the members to participate and vote on the items being considered at the meeting. I will first proceed with my statement as is customary. Thereafter, I will move to the business to be transacted at this AGM. After that, Mr. Rajdeep Kumar Gupta, our MD and Group CEO, will make a presentation for the members. We will then move to the question and answer session. The objective and implementation of the agenda items are set out in the explanatory statement annexed to the AGM notice, and for the sake of brevity, I am not going to repeat them. In case members wish to seek any further clarification, they may raise it at the Q&A session. Dear shareholders, a very good afternoon to all. I am delighted to welcome you all on behalf of the members of the board to the 18th annual general meeting of the Root Mobile Limited for the financial year 2021-22, being held today through video conference. This is our second virtual event and we are missing the warmth of face-to-face interaction we hope interaction. We hope you and your family are healthy and safe. I take this opportunity to thank each one of you for reposing your faith in Root Mobile. Following our conversation at the EGM in October 2021, the company has made significant progress, and I'm extremely proud of what Root Mobile has accomplished during fiscal 2022. To start with, our maiden QIP has been extremely successful. The company has raised about 867 crore through which had a participation from marquee investors. It gives me immense pleasure to highlight that Root Mobile Limited is again listed in the tier 1 position in both MNO and enterprise Edison A2P messaging vendor benchmarking report ROCO Research 2022. This reaffirms our position as one of the leading CPaaS player in the world. I hope that you got an opportunity to read our financial 2021 annual report and reflect on our operational and financial performance. Root Mobile Company also completed some exciting merger and acquisition and post M&A integrations with Masivian, Mr. Messaging, and InterTeleco last year. Our MD and Group CEO Rajiv Gupta will shortly present the development on the M&A and side in more detail. The second edition of Root Mobile's sustainability report for fiscal year 2022 has been uploaded to the investor section of our website. Our commitment to ethics and integrity and our culture of sustainability benefits community and the world while improving our shareholders' value, reputation, and productivity. We also published our sustainability report in accordance with core option level of the Global Reporting Initiative standard, and this demonstrates our commitment to operate as a responsible corporate citizen. A brief period of year 21-22 saw a resurgence of COVID spread. We continued with our efforts similar to the previous year to help and work alongside charities to support those who needed immense assistance. We continued the growth momentum in fiscal year 21-22 as the revenue gained 42.30% and EBITDA rose by 46.67%. Owing to the exceptional financial performance, the board was able to approve an interim dividend of 30% in January 2022. We have proposed the final dividend of 20%. The same is subject to your approval today. These results were achieved despite some major challenges, including muted economic growth and extended period of unfavorable macroeconomic condition. This makes the performance even more gratifying. We recently announced a buyback exercise to the tune of 120 crores to share some benefits with you all. The buyback is continuing as of the date of this AGM. At the board level, during the year, Mr. Ramachandran stepped down as the independent director to devote more time to his other personal commitments. On behalf of the board of directors, I thank him for his contribution during his tenure. Furthermore, we also announced the appointment and welcome the new addition to our board. We welcome Mr. Bhaskar Pramanik, ex-CEO of Microsoft India, as a new member of the board in 2021. Mr. Pramanik brings 3 decades of rich technology leadership experience with him. I am confident that his deep domain expertise and experience in working with big tech firms across sector will bring tremendous value to the company and help us to prepare for the next stage of growth. I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the entire Root Mobile team, whom we fondly call RMLite, for their unwavering dedication and relentless commitment despite the challenging business environment and uncertainties that led to such an excellent performance. I'm extremely grateful to the members of the board for their invaluable advice and contribution. Thank you. On behalf of the board of directors, I would like to thank you for taking the time and join us now. With your consent, I will go ahead with this flow of proceeding of the meeting and the business to be transacted at this AGM. Since the notice and audited financial statement for the financial year ended 31st March 2022, together with the directors and auditors report, have already been circulated to all the members, I take the notice convening the meeting as read. The statutory auditor, Mrs. Volker Chandiok and Company LLP Chartered Accountant, and Secretary Auditor Mr. Drumil M. Shah, Practicing Company Secretary, have expressed unqualified opinion in their respective audit report for the financial year 2021-22. Since there are no qualification, observation, or adverse comments on the financial statement and matters which have material bearing on the functioning of the company, the said reports are not required to be read at this meeting. The same are therefore being taken as read. In terms of the notice of the 18th Annual General Meeting, the following items of ordinary and special business are to be considered at this meeting. Item number 1, to receive, consider, and adopt the standalone financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2022 and the report of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Item number 2, to receive, consider, and adopt the consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2022 and the reports of the auditors thereon. Item number 3, to declare dividend of ₹2 per equity share of ₹10 each fully paid up of the company as recommended by the Board of Directors on equity share for the financial year ended 31st March 2022. Item number 4, to reappoint Mr. Rajdeep Kumar Gupta, MD and Group CEO, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offer himself for reappointment. Item number 5, reappointment of Mrs. Sudha Navandar as an independent director of the company. I now request Mr. Rajdeep Kumar Gupta, Managing Director and Group CEO, to proceed with his presentation and thereafter open the question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. And good afternoon, shareholders. A warm welcome to all the members attending this 18th Annual General Meeting of Route Mobile. I hope you and your family are safe and healthy. I'm going to start my presentation of the company performance during financial year 21-22, requesting to put up the slide for the display. Before I start the presentation, I'm also happy to share with you all that this year, as promised last year, your company took that initiative to publish the sustainability report this year and accordance core option level of the Global Reporting Initiative GRI standard. I believe that our reporting practice is consistent in GRI reporting principle in all material respect. The same was also sent to all the shareholders along with the annual report by email. I hope you would enjoyed reading the report, and I look forward to your feedback in future. I also welcome the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI's recent initiative in 21 to introduce Business Responsibility and Sustainability Report, which is BRSR. Even through reporting on BRSR becomes mandatory from 2023, I'm happy to share with you that we published the BRSR from this year only, as a year in advance from SEBI original mandate, as part of our good governance commitment. Let me just start with my presentation. Okay, so we all know Route Mobile. I mean, almost all my interviews, in almost all my earning calls, I think I keep on talking about Route Mobile as a global CPaaS player. And I think I have tried to explain shareholders many times that why Route Mobile is very unique CPaaS player built out of India. We are an Indian company and serving global enterprise. The motive of Route Mobile is very clear, why we are a global CPaaS player. I think these are the few key highlights which is mentioned in this slide, which talks about our 20 locations, our more than 2,500 active billable customer, and at the same time, our SMSCs and as well as our connectivity with operators. We as a company already connected with over 900 operators, and we already have 280 operators as a direct partner. I think it's a very simple. I think there are many questions arise that what is the difference between a domestic CPaaS player or a global CPaaS player. I want to just share this information again by giving a simple example. If there is a large enterprise customer looking out for a connectivity in various parts of the world, if they select Route Mobile as their partner, they can terminate messages in multiple countries, more than 900 with 900 operators in more than 200 countries. That is the kind of scale we have built in our platform and the connectivity partnership we have built through the operators. This gives the entire advantage for any enterprise, rather than going and doing a multiple tie-up with various operator or different aggregators worldwide. They can use our platform and they can start sending SMSs all across the globe. Every country we work, we are from last 18 years, we have more than 280 operators as a direct partner. With our hub partnership, we have more than 900 operators as a termination destination available in our offering. We can go to the next slide now. These are some key highlights, financial highlights, which we achieved last financial year. And our revenue grew by almost 33%. And I think we all know this number. I think we are very much committed to our growth. We can go to the next slide, please. This is a journey of Route Mobile starting from 2004 till today, and how we evolved from a SMS messaging company to a global CPaaS player. And it is not just SMS as one offering. Right now, as a company, we offer email, voice, WhatsApp, RCS, you name it. Like if any enterprise is looking out to have a better user engagement with their end user, we as a company have a single platform option available for them. They can just connect our platform and they can have a better user engagement based on their choice. Because we are a platform company and we are a CPaaS player who are providing APIs to the enterprise. Our role is very simple. We will provide API, let the enterprise select how they want to communicate with their end user. Overall idea of Route Mobile is one unified API using which enterprise can communicate with end user for a better user engagement. And that is a journey we have achieved in the last 18 years, starting from 2004 to operating from small office in Mumbai to almost operating from now 20 different locations or countries. We can go to the next slide. This slide gives our strong relationship with operators and our operation ways out of different countries. And our capability of operator solution, where we have deployed 8 firewall with different operators in various parts of the world. And there are 3 upcoming contract on firewall, which is going to be announced very soon. We believe that our operator side of stack is well competitive and it is one of the best in the market. These are some reports which we received. These are some feedback we received from various operators who are using our firewall. We are still working a lot to make sure we deploy some of the flash call capability to mitigate the risk of flash call. The team is working on that. And with that, probably we may come up with a 5G firewall as well. But there are certain development which we need to focus on this particular year. And the team is definitely working towards that. Apart from that, our employee strength is growing in various parts of the world. And we have a sales team. We have a tech team, not only based out of India, but based out of different parts of the world as well. We can move on to the next slide, please. This slide is actually talks about our diverse customer base. Like we as a company provide APIs which can be used by any enterprise, whether small or large. Because end of the day, everyone wants to communicate with their end user or a customer. And communication can be a different channel. It can be WhatsApp, it can be RCS, it can be email, SMS, or voice. We as a company provide this channel to enterprise. And this particular slide depicts the entire strength of Route Mobile. The digital native customer are the major customer of Route Mobile, where they contribute almost 20% of our revenue. Second one is e-commerce, and third one is tier 1 CPaaS partner. Then the tail goes on. So our strength is increasing specifically in all different verticals, and we are very bullish about our growth in coming years in different verticals where we are not very strong at, but probably you will get more verticals to be added in this list in coming quarters. Go to the next slide, please. Some of the key developments. And I think this is our very critical slide, which talks about our inorganic initiative, which is very important, and we are very vocal. I, as a CEO of this company, we are very vocal about our approach towards the inorganic and organic growth. I know if we really want to grow ourselves in a global market, we need to build a stack. We need to expand ourselves in a various global geographies. We don't want to depend on one simple market, which is like, say, India. We want to make sure we're known as a global CPaaS player and we are serving global customer. So there are certain acquisitions which we have done in last financial year. Some are especially for product, and some are especially for the market reach. If you talk about email as a service, and we acquired a company called as SendClean, and with that we got the entire stack now in-house, which is for email services. We believe that the email do have a huge potential, which is going to contribute a lot in coming years down the line, because we interact with so many different enterprises globally, and the same sales team will have an additional option to sell to the existing customer as a email services. Apart from that, Massive is one of the solid acquisition Route Mobile has done, with over 200 people as a team size based out of Colombia. And we believe that their presence in Latin American market, we always believe that LATAM is the next big market, which is growing at very high rate. And the consumption of all our communication channel is going to be high in those markets as well. Interteleco is definitely one market reach acquisition, which is based out of Kuwait. And at the same time, we acquired another company called as Mr. Messaging. And Mr. Messaging is based out of Europe and South Africa. And with this, we got the entire access of European and South African network, where we got the advantage of selling this network connectivity to our existing customer base. As I mentioned before also, like in our entire ecosystem, operator connectivity is very key. And having the direct operator connectivity is also very critical. And having the relationship with the operator is also very critical. With all this acquisition, we definitely got the access of various network in various parts of the world. Since we work very closely with OTT player, these networks are the easy to sell opportunity for us to all these OTT player or the enterprise from day one. So that is definitely a cross-sell and upsell opportunity we have created within all this acquisition, which we have done in last financial year. And there are lots of cross-sell and upsell opportunity when you talk about services like email. Simple example of Messavian, they were buying email from third party. Now they use our own email stack. So I think we are very clear in our vision that inorganic is definitely one of the key area for us to focus on in coming years down the line. But now we want to focus more on a product acquisition. As I mentioned before also, it can be a mobile identity or a voice-based acquisition. You can go to the next slide, please. Some of the key development for the last year is Rapid, which is our developer program. We got a solid participation for over 7,000 developers from more than 100 countries. And there are more than 45 plus innovative prototype being used on SMS, email, RBM, and WhatsApp. We also launched one of the very different kind of a solution, which is a payment as a service option, where we can enable a chatbot-based payment system within the WhatsApp or RCS or any Viber for any business messaging app. Recently, we opened our Center of Excellence for Development, which is called as Root Lab in Bangalore. And we are very much excited about Root Lab because we believe that we want to have a dedicated approach towards the R&D and dedicated team focus on R&D, because there are certain areas for us, which is a blockchain and AI/ML, where we believe that requires lots of R&D at one single place. And that is where we want to focus in this area. And Root Lab is definitely going to play a very critical role for our future R&D aspect. Go to the next slide, please. About two development last financial year. One is QIP. We raised over 867.5 crore, and there are lots of marquee investor participated, and they are now part of the cap table. We also initiated a buyback of 120 crore, and we already bought back a cumulative of more than 598,905 equity shares worth almost 80 crores. And very soon we'll try to complete this buyback. Go to the next slide, please. So these are some of the sustainability report and ESG rating which we have received. And we are very, very focused and serious about ESG. And there are lots of initiative has been taken internally, and we are taking lots of support from external agencies also to make sure we follow the report properly. You can go to the next slide, please. There's some of the award and recognition by industry experts. Next slide. Some of the key highlights or the financial key highlights of last year. Very simple, our revenue grew from 1,400 crore to 2,000 crore. Our profit and the gross profit margin grew from 19.7 to 21%. Our EBITDA margin grew from 12.5 to 12.9%. So and our adjusted PAT is also grew. So I think it's an overall great result, and we are committed to make sure we overachieve this number. We have already given a guidance to the market that we will try to do 50% growth this financial year. And based on our current traction and run rate, we believe that we will definitely try to overachieve 50% of guidance given to the market. Next slide, please. It's again a strong revenue, recurring revenue, which is an 134% net revenue retention. Next slide, please. This is how this slide gives more impact and how Route Mobile is engaged with their customer, and how well our key account management team is focused and working very closely with a large customer, where our more than 1 million customer base, or even 5 million customer base, or even $10 million customer base is increasing year-on-year basis. And we always believe that we set a goal every year of some key dream accounts. And every year we try to focus on 2 or 3 dream accounts which can contribute more than $10 million to $15 million as a run rate. And that is the main key approach of a Route Mobile, that we should believe that there are certain dream accounts which can contribute over $15 million per year, and we should onboard at least 2 or 3 such accounts every year. From last so many years, we are successful doing that, and it looks like probably this year we will achieve the same. Go to the next slide, please. It's all about our working capital. It's been already shared with everyone. Go to the next slide. This is our new product revenue, and I think this is a very key slide for all of us to understand our approach. beyond messaging, because it is not just messaging as a service we provide. There are n number of other services as I described. Apart from SMS, it's WhatsApp, RCS, email, voice, you name it, like whatever the different channel of communications are available in the market, we are definitely a large or strong player in the market who are providing this channel of communication to enterprise customer. So our revenue is increasing quarter on quarter basis, and we do see lots of good pipeline, which is already a lot of POC is being done as we speak, and probably we look forward to close some larger account this financial year on new channel of communication. And we are very bullish about the growth. Adoption ratio of this channel of communication is a bit slow in the market. So as far as the stack is concerned, we as a company, we are fully ready with our APIs, and we are already onboarding a customer. As on where we believe that in next 2 to 3 years down the line, all this channel of communication will have a higher adoption ratio, and we as a company will get advantage of early mover in this. Go to the next slide, please. This is just our human resource capital. So just a breakup of more than 728 people as a team. India, we have more than, I think, about 418 people, and international 310. Total strength of the Route Mobile is 728 people right now. Next slide, please. Thank you once again. And now I just open the floor for the question. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Before we commence the Q&A session, I request Ratindra sir, Company Secretary, to share the guidelines for the Q&A session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon once again, members. I'll quickly read out a few important matters for the smooth conduct of the Q&A session. The Q&A session will be anchored by the moderator from NSDL, and he will call the pre-registered speakers to come up one by one. Once you have joined the meeting, your speaker will be on mute by default. When your name is called, you will be placed on unmute. You are requested to join by switching on the video button at the center of your screen. If you are unable to join through video for any reason, you can still speak through the audio mode. Members are requested to mention their name, folio number, and location. Members are also requested to restrict their questions to 3 minutes so that all the speakers may get an opportunity to share their views. All the speaker questions will be answered by our managing director. The questions not answered at the meeting, if for any reason, shall be responded to by the company over email in due course. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to limit the number of members asking questions depending on the availability of time for this AGM. If any shareholder is unable to speak due to connectivity issues, the moderator will call upon the next shareholder to join. Once the connectivity improves, the speaker shareholder may again be called up and speak, but only after all the other shareholders have been given a chance to speak. I now request the moderator at NSDL to commence the Q&A session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Das, sir. My name is Chirag Patel, and I will be the moderator for this question and answer session. We will now begin the question and answer by calling the shareholders one by one. I request all shareholders, when I invite you, please accept my request and join as a panelist. Now, I request Mr. Gautam Tiwari, sir, to speak.
Moderator, is he available? Has he joined the meeting?
Yes, sir.
We are not able to hear him.
Gautam, sir, is this audible?
Mute. Yes.
Sir, please.
Sir, can you listen me?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
I'm not able to see my video icon here.
It's okay, sir. It's okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Sir, I would have been very happy if I would have been able to get my video icon, because just now I attended L&T meeting and everything was precisely well there, sir. Video, audio, all everything was there. Now here I don't know why I am not able to see the video icon. Sir, you can listen me, no, sir, Chairman, sir?
Yeah, I can
Sir,
listen.
you can listen me, no, sir?
We can
Yes.
hear you. Yeah.
You can hear. Okay, sir. Sir, very, very special good evening, sir. Last year in the maiden meeting also, I was there, and now also I am there, and I promise that I'll be there with you till I breathe my last. Yes, sir. Very, very special good evening, respected Chairman, sir. Namaste. Sir, first of all, many, many congratulations on your stellar results. I was hearing your presentation and the opening speech very carefully. And I'm very happy that the many questions which I wanted, the answers for which I wanted to know have been answered in your opening speech. So, dear sir, I received the annual report and it's really very, very well designed, very nice, very attractive, informative and transparent. Thanks to Secretarial and Finance Department for preparing such an elaborate report. Sir, I also congratulate the company for taking efforts to publish the sustainability report, sir. Sir, it's a very, very progressive initiative by our company, because only not more than 50 to 60 top companies in India and even abroad also do ever publish this sustainability report. Thank you very much, sir, for paying 20% dividend. And sir, I would like to ask few queries. Sir, before that, I would like to say that the investor services and investor care provided by our company secretary, Mr. Ratindra Das, Mr. Neet Rawal, and all other their associates are extremely outstanding. Very good, sir. Any problem, anything is immediately answered. All our queries and issues are solved without any delay, and always very pleasantly and very, very quickly and instantly they solve our problems. It's all shareholders' problems, for which we are very thankful to you, sir. And also the services provided by this Zoom link moderator and by technical team of Zoom link is also extremely good. And I congratulate, I rather thank them also for this excellent service along with Secretary Department and this technical team of Zoom link and NSDL also. And sir, I thank the management for choosing excellent service providers for the benefit of the shareholders at present and in future also. Thank you very much, sir, for this. Sir, the little query I have got in my mind. Sir, I noticed that the company made some acquisitions like Massivian, MR Messaging. So what is the revenue percentage and business volume from these new acquisitions? Also, I would like to know, sir, so please throw some light on company's major revenue streams. Sir, how is your business in USA? We would like to know. Also, sir, let us know if there are any further plans for dividend payment during the year under review. I would also like to know, sir, about your HR strategy and with regard to hiring of people, skilled and unskilled, and the attrition rate of our employees in the company. Sir, conclusively, I would like to state that I support all appointments and reappointments of directors, and I also support all resolutions, and I have already voted in favor of them favorably. I am here to give you the best of the compliments for all forthcoming festival seasons like Diwali, Dussehra, New Year, Christmas, and all other festivals also. And I wish you all a very, very happy, long, safe, healthy, wealthy life and a very bright future in the days to come, in the days and years to come ahead in future, with a bright and shiny future for the company. You have done the best for the company, and I'm very sure this Route Mobile company is going to become one of the top 10 companies in the days to come, in the years to come, for which we are very much confident about you. Our investment is safe and very much valid and very much constructively monitoring and working in your hands. Thank you very much, sir, for patiently listening. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Maharashtra. Thank you.
Gautam sir, thank you for your kind word. We will try our level best to live with your expectation in all our life. And you have asked so many multiple questions, so probably there are other member of also on this stage. I will start with the US business, and I want to just give you some highlights over here. Almost top 12 tech giant out of 20, they use our platform right now, and they are our customer from US. So US definitely plays a very big role in overall our revenue of Route Mobile. Now I'll ask Gautam to just answer few of your questions. Gautam.
Yeah, good evening. So just to kind of close the loop on the US query. So 46% of our revenue comes from US headquarter clients, and which includes, as Rajdeep said, some of the largest technology giants from US. Coming back to your query on the contribution of the acquired entities, Mr. Messaging and Messivian. So Q1 FY23 was the first quarter where we consolidated both the companies, totally. So basis the Q1 numbers, around 28-30% of the revenue comes from the acquired entities.
And
yeah, and in terms of dividend policy, I think last year we doled out 5 rupees dividend, 3 rupees was interim and 2 rupees is the final dividend, which is to be approved in this AGM. And as part of our dividend policy that we had stated in our Q1 earnings call, we had called out that as part of our capital allocation program, we believe that 40% of the up to 40% of the free cash flow generated over the next couple of years, we'll want to distribute it to the shareholders as dividend. We've also kind of entered into a buyback program right now, which is ongoing as we speak. And we have consummated 80 crores, almost around 80 crores out of 120 crores of the buyback, which is again, we are returning any excess capital which is not required back to the shareholders. Yeah. Hope this clarifies all your queries.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite our next speaker, Mr. Ramesh Shankar Gola. Sir, please, you will get pop-up at your screen. So please join as a panelist.
Moderator, I think you are not giving the video access. You are just muted everyone.
No, sir. I will give all the rights.
I can see including the board members, their video is off. And yeah, now.
Hello?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
1 minute, sir, please. Sir, give me half minute time, sir, please.
We can go to the next question, probably, or.
Moderator, if there is any other speaker in line waiting, so can we just call that upon?
Yes, sir. Now I invite Mr. Rakesh Kumar Nayak for his question, please. Sir, please accept our pop-up to join as a panelist.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, directors, all the board of directors, giving us opportunity to speak to you all. I would like to give a congratulations to the board members giving us stellar performance in the first quarter. Hope this same performance will continue next whole financial year 23. I wanted to ask some of the queries related to the our business. So I start with my first question. What are the new products we have planned to launch in the financial year 23?
Okay, is that your one question or you have more questions?
So I have two to three questions. So I will ask all the questions right now, or you will one by one?
As you wish. I love to answer all the questions, no problem. So let me just start with a new product. As a company, we are right now working on something called as a marketing automation platform, which is called as Ocean. It is on very last stage of development, and probably next quarter we're going to launch that product. We are working something on blockchain as well, and some more key developments in certain AI and ML based technology. So there are certain things which are under development, and we believe that blockchain and marketing automation, which we are building right now, will play a critical role in coming quarters in terms of our revenue.
Thank you, sir. Hope this will help us to grow further in the financial year 23 with the new products. So I want to ask you regarding the acquisition happened like MRM and Massive. So it will increase your organic growth or inorganic growth. What percentage of we are expecting to get from this two acquisitions?
Gautam.
Yeah, hi Rakesh. So I think just answered that query in the for the full year performance.
Okay, so is any new acquisition has been planned out for the financial year 23?
Definitely, we are evaluating some of the product-based companies right now, and we would love to do some acquisition in mobile identity and voice. We are in process of doing the diligence, and it may take some time. So we didn't have an actual timeline as of now, but very soon, as soon as the diligence gets over, we will announce. But it may take few weeks or maybe a quarter or so.
Thank you, sir, for the answering my questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now it seems that other speakers, shareholders are not with us. So I will hand over to boardroom.
Thank you. Now I hand it over back to our chairman, sir, for the proceeding.
Thank you, Rajdeep. I want to thank all the members for their queries and views. All the items of business as per the notice of the 18th annual general meeting has been taken up. The scrutinizer, Mr. Drumil Shah, shall, on completion of e-voting at this meeting, unblock the votes cast through remote e-vote and e-voting by members during the AGM and make a consolidated scrutinizer's report of the total votes cast in favor of and against the resolution. I am authorizing Mr. Ratindra Das, compliance officer, to receive the scrutinizer's report on e-voting and other related papers with requisite details, and also to countersign the scrutinizer's report upon receipt of the same and declare the result. The combined result of remote e-voting and e-voting of the AGM along with the scrutinizer's report shall be communicated to BSE Limited and National Stock Exchange of India Limited, where the shares of the company are listed, and will also be hosted on the company's website and on the website of the NSDL within 2 working days from the conclusion of the meeting. On behalf of the Board of Directors and management of Route Mobile, I convey our sincere appreciation to all the members for attending and participating in this meeting. Let me also thank all the directors and auditors for attending today's meeting. Please stay healthy and safe. Take care of yourself. I now conclude today's proceeding. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you.